Hey baby, let me holler at you for a second. You want to buy some drugs?
Yeah, you know it.
It's not the right thing to say to a cop when he pulls you over. Not the right thing to say. That story does not end well. I have pretty bad allergies, and today I bought some of that non-drowsy Benadryl. Yeah? It says non-drowsy, but that's total BS. It's terrible. Two of those pills, 3 tops, and you'll find me wearing a mini skirt asking old men, "You want to have a good time?" That's a true story. That's a sad thing. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love my family. And my mom calls me yesterday and she's all worried, right? She tells me, "Hey, Jose, you know, your uncle got arrested." And I'm like, "What's new?" And she's like, no, but this time he got arrested. He might face up to 15 years in jail. I'm like, "Oh my God, what did he do?" And she tells me that he was caught driving without pants on. You know, it's a bad thing, but 15 years in jail sounds like a very, very long time, right? 15 years in jail, honestly, I think it's a racial thing. I say it's because he's Mexican, but the cops say it's because he was driving a school bus. Yeah. So, speaking of pedophile uncles, this next performer is not one of them. He's very, very funny. Give it up for Cardelous.
Dude, I haven't got caught, so I'm not a pedophile yet, okay? But obviously you can tell, I'm Irish, right? I'm Irish, you know. So I wear that green shirt.
See it. Yellow.
Totally. But honestly, I have this cousin, right? His name's Alvin. Like, he can eat a lot. Like, he eat probably more than like people on The Biggest Loser or like half the people at Hometown or something like that. And like, but I swear he has like 2 stomachs or something like that, right? So one time I made the mistake of buying him lunch for his birthday. I was like, "Dude, we can go wherever. I'm gonna buy whatever you want." But I'm cheap. So we ended up at Burger King. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know, way cheaper than this place, right? Right. So, right, we get up to the order, we get up to the thing, and he's like, "Yes, lady, are you guys still having 2 for 2s? And she was like, "Can't you read the sign?" And he's like, "I can't read when I haven't eaten." She's like, "Well, we still have them." He's like, "Okay, well, can I get 8 of them?" Like, "Wow, man, you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, and a small fry?" So I know my cousin can eat, so I'm like, "Dude, you might want to get a large, because you know, that small fry might not be enough for you." So he's like, "You're right. You're right. You're right. Matter of fact, can I make that a large fry? And can I get 2 cookies, 2 large onion rings, a chicken sandwich, a fish sandwich, 2 milkshakes, and a water?" I'm like, "Dude, water?" He was like, "Yeah, man. H2O is a big part of my diet." I'm like, "Diet?" He was like one of those people who should be on The Biggest Loser, you know, like, so Jillian could be like, "Drop down and give me 10. Give me 100 sit-ups." He's like, "But I just wanted a cheeseburger. They said this is what a cheeseburgers was." So he finished ordering, and we get up to the menu, and the lady tells me, "That'll be $23.72. Learned that the hard way. He's like, "Hey, yo, cuz, that don't sound right." I'm like, "What you mean that don't sound right?" He's like, "How many 2 for 2s you put me down for?" 8. You wanted 8 burgers, right? He's like, nah. I wanted 8 orders. So you wanted 16 burgers, Alvin? He's like, "Yeah. And my large fry, and my 2 onion rings, my 2 cookies, my chicken sandwich, my fish sandwich, and my 2 milkshakes. And matter of fact, he made that 4 waters. So my total went from 23.72 to 65.73. I was like, dude, you're breaking me. He was like, but you said I can get anything I want. So we leave from there, and all of a sudden he spots Wendy's. And he's like, dude, can we go there? I'm like, you're breaking my wallet. For the price of this Burger King, I could have took me, my grandma, my dad, my little brother, all out to hometown. He was like, well, dude, you said I can get anything I want. So we head to Wendy's, right? He's like, yeah, can I get 5 nuggets and a salad? I'm like, a salad? He's like, yeah, man, I'm trying to get my vitamins for the day. I'm like, vitamins? But you just ordered all that food. I'm sure your arteries are gonna be clogged, full of cholesterol. You're not trying to get your vitamins, dude. You're trying to get high blood pressure. It's like, too late, man, I already got it. So then, like, as we're driving, right, the fumes from the food, like, I swear I feel like my intestines hardening and everything, right? And so I hurry up and get home. And we get home, and he just starts devouring his food, right? Like, he's swallowing burgers whole. He's like, he's munching on like all the nuggets. He's chowing down fries, right? And then after all this, he finishes like his milkshakes. He drinks the waters like they're shots, like to the head. And then he wasn't satisfied, so he made him a big pitcher of strawberry lemonade and just drenched himself in all of it. And he was like, ah. Now that was refreshing. But to be honest, that wasn't even the worst. I remember one time, we went to Claim Jumpers one time, right? And you think that would be enough food for him, right? Not for Alvin. Not for Alvin. And then he challenged me, he was like, hey yo, I bet you can't eat more than me. You know, so I ain't gonna be no punk. I'm gonna be like, what? I can eat twice as much as you. And then so he was like, all right, we're gonna get the Ori card. And the Ori card comes with like a slab of baby back pork ribs, a slab of beef ribs, and like half of rotisserie chicken. But then he wanted 2 appetizers and then 6 biscuits for the both of us. So the food gets here, and he just starts like chowing down on these ribs. It's like, throwing them everywhere. Like I got hit in the eye like 5 times. I was like, I never knew food could attack you. And then, so like, as I'm watching him like become the human garbage disposal, he finishes his food and starts working on mine. I'm like, dude, what the heck? He's like, I mean, if you ain't gonna eat yours, I just ain't gonna let it go to waste. And then so, after he finishes, he's like, he has a big old belly, he's like, he just turns and looks at me and he was like, you ready for dessert? But I have like some crazy family members, like my grandma, right? I love her to death. But like, she just has trouble with saying bye to people, like it's crazy. Like the other day, I went up to her house. I was like, hey grandma, and she's like, shh, my soaps are on, no talking. I'm like, okay. And then we didn't talk for like 3 hours. And through that whole course of 3 hours, she just kept shushing me and just telling me to stop talking. She was like, shh, the Young and Restless was on. I was like, but grandma, shh, General Hospital was on. But don't make me grab my belt. I was like, okay. And then 3 hours later, like I was like, hey yo, grandma, I gotta go. She was like, well, baby, where you gotta go? I was like, I'm headed to work, grandma. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'll see you later. I was like, all right, grandma. Baby? Yes, grandma? Where's your mom at? She's at work. Oh, okay. Okay. What time she gets off? 4:30. Oh, okay. All right. Where's your dad at? He's at work too, Grandma. Okay. All right. What time does he get off? About 3:30. Okay. All right. All right. Where's your little brother? I think he's at school, Grandma. Oh, okay. All right. Well, who's picking him up? I think my mom. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, what about your other brother? How is he getting home? I think he's catching the bus. Okay. How long has he been catching the bus? About 2 years now. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, where did you say you was going again? I said to work, Grandma. You about to make me late. Oh, okay. Well, bye, baby. I love you. You have a nice day. Wait, before you go, can you help me put up the blinds? Yeah, that was my time.